Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you what's standing in between you and the success, this invisible gap that's holding you back. So I hope you will like this video. If you like videos about mindset and peak performance that are going to help you grow your business, then subscribe because I'm posting every single day and I hope to bring you value. So yeah, let's just dive right into the video. So this is pretty much you and the success they desire. Now, here are some characteristics and here are some things that you may have experienced, you may be doing. They're pretty much causing you this gap and these hurdles on your way, but I will explain later in the video. But essentially, right now, you as an entrepreneur, you may be buying courses, mentorships, books on business, on growth, on sales, appointment setting, and all of that. You're investing your time, money, and effort into learning different strategies and different ways to grow your business. Also, you may be watching lots of YouTube videos. There are many creators that teach you how to book more meetings, how to close more sales, how to get more traffic, and all of that. Maybe you're binge watching all of those YouTube videos trying to find this one thing that's going to change your business and, make you successful. Then also, when you join the coaching programs, mentorships, you read the books, you're given particular scripts, sales scripts or email scripts or appointment booking scripts, whatever that it is. You're given the step-by-step strategy on how to book more meetings, close more sales, improve your offer, and do all of that with your business. Because these three variables are the most important one when you're trying to grow your coaching or agency business. So you're given all of that. And if you're not, then on YouTube, on social media, you can find so many examples of people that are succeeding with a particular script or with a particular messaging offer. There are no limitations, and that's why you go around social media and you search for it. And once you find it, you feel like this could be the script, this could be the strategy that might finally work for me. What happened maybe also throughout your journey is that maybe you lost momentum and focus. This is what pretty much I experienced in my life. So when I had my agency, I had all the scripts, I even had courses, even coaching programs that were kind of expensive, like multiple four figures we're talking, right? If not even five at this point, but I couldn't make it work. And it was horrible because I was, I invested so much money and effort and energy into it. I was watching more and more videos. I had the script that I needed, but it was not working. And I was like, where's the problem? This doesn't make sense. I see other person is from the same group, from the same mentorship, having success with the same thing that I'm doing, with the same script I'm using, but I'm still stuck. And then I figured out, and then it occurred to me that I lost momentum and I lost focus. Focus also means like I was distracted all the time. I couldn't work and produce great work output for my business because I was constantly focused, constantly distracted, and I lacked focus. And also focus meant that I had this shiny object syndrome, that I was shifting from one strategy to another strategy, from one business to another business, and it was crazy. Okay, so that's what I mean by losing focus. Also, I was working every single day, maybe you are too, working every single day without seeing any progress or results for weeks and months, and some of you maybe even for years. Okay, so that's very demotivating, and you lost motivation, you lost your reason why you should keep going because you don't see the results, no progress, no results, nothing for some period of time. Now you may feel like you're running around in circles, and that's also how I felt. I felt like I'm in this loop, this negative loop that keeps happening every single day. One day maybe I change something and I feel good about myself that I finally made one good thing in a day, but then the next day comes and I'm back to square one. So that can be really stressful. Just like I called my life a stress party because I was constantly stressed. I was in this loop for so long that I didn't see any results. I didn't have any results. So it was very demotivating. And if you're here or maybe close to what I've just was talking about, that's okay. And you have to understand that everything that you're experiencing here as well as doing, you have to stop doing it and change the way you are doing things. Because there's this quote, I'm not sure from who said it, but if you keep doing whatever you are doing, you will receive the same results. So what does it mean? If you keep buying more courses, read more books, buying more mentorships, watching more videos, reading more scripts, and then applying those scripts, and lacking focus, lacking momentum, and all of that, then of course you're going to get the same result that you got yesterday, or you're continue being stuck in that loop because you're doing the same things that you were doing that are not giving you any results. Think about it. It makes sense, right? So the question is how to change everything, how to actually go from, how to actually get to success and jump this gap and close this gap so you can actually achieve whatever you are trying to achieve. So there are simple two things that I want you to remember and I want you to apply immediately that are going to give you the head start, right? There are a lot of things pretty much that you need, but of course those things are about mindset and optimizing yourself. Because ask yourself, like, do you really need more strategies? Do you really need more courses and books? Like, no, you actually need the opposite. You need to find one thing, like simplicity skills, right? So you need to find one strategy, one mentorship program, one YouTube video, one creator, one mentor, whatever, and follow that strategy. You have to have focus. So you have to pick one thing and stick with it, and that's it. So instead of learning more, you should just focus on one thing and stop learning, stop consuming, and start doing. Because this confusion, this information overload, it's causing you inaction, analysis paralysis, overthinking, and then you're not making any action, and that's why you're not making any progress. And if you say, right now, if you're saying to yourself, like, I cannot figure this out, well, you can. Everything is figurable. You can figure out anything. You just have to find one strategy, one mentor, one course, one book to learn from and apply everything to the T, So that's pretty much step number one that you have to do, to change something that you were doing in order for you to get different results, different outcomes. Okay, so now what's the first thing that you can do to actually close the gap and get you closer to your success? Success could be financial, it could be anything that you perceive as success in your life, right? So first thing is you have to change your mental models, or pretty much your reality. What does it mean is that if you have okay, let me put it this way. Your thoughts, everything that you think about, negative, positive, pretty much will affect the result that you're getting in your business and in your life. So in order for you to take this big leap and this big first step, in order for you to get to success, you have to change the way you think, and you have to change the beliefs that you currently have. Because that way you're never going to get to success. So if you think like business is hard, like business is difficult, getting clients is difficult, this is your belief. Now, beliefs can be programmed since you were a child. So since you were like a kid, you had many beliefs that parents gave you, that you've learned from them, and then you didn't really form your own beliefs, your own way of seeing the world. And also society gives all of these beliefs, that these rules, these beliefs that you have to believe in, and that's why you didn't form your beliefs. If you always, if you're, for example, when I was in elementary school and when I was a kid, like 8-9 years old, I was bullied a lot. And I was bullied because I had this type of glasses, I had this type of hair, and all of that. There was always something that people hated. And because of that, my self-image was really poor, and I suffered from that. My belief was that I suck, that I'm not a good person, that I'm not good enough because of the things that people said. So if people around you in your environment tell you that business is hard, or maybe you think, based on your previous experience, based on your past, based on everything that you've done, and based on the beliefs that you gathered, if you believe that doing business is difficult, growing business is difficult, getting clients is difficult, like cold email doesn't work, this doesn't work, there are many opinions out there. If you believe in one of these, then of course you're not going to get to the next level, get those clients, close those deals, because you believe that this is the truth. And the more you believe in something, the more it becomes a reality. So if you believe the negatives will happen. However, what you want to do, you want to reverse that. So instead of not believing that you can book more meetings or not believing that you can close these high ticket clients, what you should do, you should actually form a new belief and repeat it to your subconscious mind enough times that you actually start to believe. And once you do that, everything around you changed. You will actually see you closing those high ticket deals and you having the success. So the first number one is change your mental models / reality, which means change your thoughts and beliefs. So this means pretty much getting rid of your limiting beliefs and forming new ones. Okay, so that was step number one. This is not working. It's fine. Step number two, what we want to do here is to change. Sorry about that. Change our systems of living. So what are the systems of living? These are all the habits and routines that you have, So what do I mean by changing it? So once you change your mental state, once you try to reprogram your subconscious mind with different thoughts and different beliefs, the next step is to pretty much change the way you live, like the way you show up every single day to your work, to your health, to everything, every area of your life. Because if you, for example, these systems of living comes from all of these mental models that you had, all of those beliefs. Because, for example, the foods you eat right now, the nutrition that you have, comes from a belief that you have about nutrition and healthy eating and all of that, right? So that also applies to work and business. So, you have a certain belief about how you work. Again, back to the example that working on your business is hard and it's stressful and it's mundane and all of that. Then the systems of your living, the habit that you formed out of these beliefs, is you not really giving your 100%, procrastinating on some days, losing momentum, being distracted, taking long breaks and all of that. So that is a result. All of these systems of living and the result and the habits and the behavior that you have right now is the result of the thoughts and beliefs that you have. So to change your systems of living, think about it as a software. If you really want to update your software, you go to the App Store and you update all the apps. The same applies with your habits and routines. If those habits and routines are not serving you, if you have a particular bad habit that you want to get rid of, for example, spending lots of time on social media, then you can upgrade it to something better, to a new system, a system where you don't spend time on social media. And that's why it's important to form good habits that will keep you accountable, they will keep you going. And those systems of living, those habits, in combination with your mental models, with the right beliefs and right thoughts that you think every single day, that will create this effect of closing this gap right here. Right? So just so you remember, our systems of living are habits and routines that you have every single day. So that's like a big step that you can do right now after watching this video. And there are two other things there. One is connected, pretty much they're all connected. But another thing that helped me out a lot was identity shifting. So what does it mean, like, to shift your identity? It means to act as if, okay, let me tell you a different example. You want to earn 50K a month, right, with your business. But right now, at this point, you are not. That means that your identity is not, you're not that person yet that is capable of achieving 50K per month goal, right? So what you need to do, you have to become that person. And you become that person, that 50K per month owner, by acting as if you already had those 50K dollars every single month in your bank account. Now you have to ask yourselves, like, okay, so how that person looks like? Okay, how that person of you that is earning 50K per month looks like? How do they behave? What do they think about? What are their beliefs? What are their habits? What are their living systems of living? What are their mental models? What's their reality? what are the things that they're not doing, what are the things that they are doing, and exactly like a day in a life of that person. You can write down like day in a life of the 50K per month version of you, and you will see how you act differently, because the 50K version of you wouldn't just wake up late or snooze the alarm, or skip the workout, or maybe eat junk food every single day, or maybe the 50K per month version would not be procrastinating on the work. They would actually love the work, enjoy the work. And that's why identity shifting plays such a huge part in this whole achieving success thing, because it's not like strategy and all of that. If you actually can shift your identity to a person that you desire to be, that has this particular goal that you desire, that's where the success happens. And I've done it myself. I've seen other people done it, and it's super, super powerful. And the last thing that will really help you close this gap between you and success is priming your body and brain. What I mean by priming. So here's the question to you. If you cannot focus, if you don't have energy, if you have brain fog, if you feel sleepy, and if you are like overwhelmed with emotions, if you all of that, how on earth are you going to succeed? Well, you cannot. It's fine if you have your mindset optimized, but if you don't have your body optimized, then you won't be able to sit and have the energy to do the work, even if you have the great mindset. So that's why I always preach priming body and mind and doing the biohacking and peak performance principles. Now, you don't have to go crazy on it, like you don't have to buy all this biohacking gear or something. What you need to do first is to study yourself. Like, you have to find out who you are as a human being, speaking from a biochemical point of view. What that means is to find out what type of foods can you eat, what type of food you cannot eat, when is the best time for you to wake up, and what's the best time for you to go to bed, what's the best time for you to do your deep work, and what's the best time for you to exercise. This is really, really important, because that way you'll be able to perform at 100%, whereas your competition, or whereas other people will only perform 30%, at their capacity, but you will be performing 100%. And with optimized mindset and with energy and everything, like at 100%, you will be able to achieve success way quicker. So what I want you to do right now, or what I recommend you to do right now from experience, is to look into yourself. Like, put your health first, and make sure you find out what works for you, and make sure that you work on increasing your energy, managing your emotions, taking the right supplements, hacking your sleep, hacking on nutrition, and everything that you can. If you have any questions about that, let me know in the comment section. That applies to anything that I've talked about. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I will make separate videos for each of these, because each of these are very important, and now this video is almost 20 minutes long, so yeah, I will make a separate video about that. But essentially, if you combine these three things, you will be closer to success, and I can guarantee you that, because I've done this myself, and other people that I know also have done this themselves once they understood that they have to work on their mindset as well as their performance. And this is where you see all these people succeed, and this is where you will succeed as well if you start applying it today. So make sure you just didn't watch this video just to watch this video. Make sure you take action. I mentioned a couple of things that you can do right now, so do them and see success. So yeah, that was everything for the video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up, and also subscribe for more content like this. If you, for example, want to join my group where I share content about mindset and peak performance, you can join by clicking the link below. Also, you can get my free guide on how to increase your focus and work every single day without facing resistance and a need for motivation. You can claim that for free as well. And if you like to connect on Instagram, you also have my Instagram down below, and yeah, we can chat. So thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one.